the direction of the next set of experiments or inquiries. Is the person utilizing a university's resources or staff? This is a big one. Is the collaborator kind of working out of their home office and like getting on conference calls and contributing their intellectual expertise? Are they actually running samples in their labs? Or they have, maybe they have a postdoc who's helping them, who works at the university. That's a big decision point. And the other one is the person's work subject to compliance oversight. Is human subjects information involved? Are they on an animal protocol? If the answer is yes to any of the above, that's a subaward, not a consultant. You don't need this letter. What you need instead is a subaward. And so I've got saved here the standard document request. And this is telling you what do you ask for? This is what you ask for when you send out your email, and you want to be in communication with RMG and make sure that they haven't already done it or don't want to already do it. But if you have a good relationship with your RPM, they'll say, sure, go ahead and send it out. Just copy me so that I know that it happened. These are the things that you ask them for. Some of these, again, you're going to customize to your RFA. Usually not required the active and pending support for NIH unless it's a career award and they're a mentor, in which case it could. So it all depends, but this is the list of everything possibly. But the really big ones are the OSR Form 33, the budget justification and statement of work. These are the 4 documents that are required to complete your subaward proposal. And they're the 4 documents that you need to set up a subaward and post-award as well. And then what I always, in the email, I provide them these things, because if you don't provide them, they're going to turn around and ask you for them. When they're putting together their letter of support, they will need the title of the proposal. They'll need to know the funding opportunity announcement. They're going to do the same thing you did, dig down deep into that FOA and make sure they're in compliance with it. What is the proposed project period so they can set up their budget accurately? Is there a funding allocation? And specifically say, 50,000 direct costs per year for your subsite. And then they'll add their own indirect cost rate on top of that. And then the date by which you would like to receive the information. Always give yourself a buffer to follow up and gently nudge them to please get the documents back to you. Don't give them the last date that you can possibly get things done. Okay, so I think there's some information. There's a template of the OSR Form 33. It was just revised in December, so be sure that you're getting the fresh document off of their website. I usually just go to OSR's website and get it fresh each time. There's even some information in here. We've had this happen sometimes. We do a proposal, maybe your subsite isn't active in all periods. Like, how do you put it into assist? It actually tells you down to the detail how to do that. So if you find yourself with a sub that is inactive in one of the periods, you can find that there. Here's a job aid to help you to know if somebody is allowed to be an independent consultant, contractor, consultant at Stanford. This bold statement's really important. If the person is a current Stanford employee, they cannot be an independent contractor on a proposal. If the answer is yes, stop, you can't. And then if it is possible, then there's a lot of questions here to kind of tease out whether this person is really right for the consultant role. So a lot of information in here to help you out when you're working on this.